Hi guys, thanks so much for watching and welcome back to my channel. I forgot to film an intro, so we're just going to start from here. So I went in first with the NYX eyeshadow primer base. This is just in white. The reason I did this is because I wanted the colours to really pop under the obviously pigment of my eyes, but the other reason as well was because my eyes are really red and veiny. So I wanted to cover that while still being able to make the eyeshadow and the colour really come through. So I put that right all over the lid, and then went in with the Morphe 35p palette. Now this is basically a palette filled with really gorgeous purples, plums, kind of aubergine colours. Some really nice, kind of cool toned purple based brown transition shades. So I went in with one of those first just to make the colours easier to blend, and then went in with a really nice matte dark aubergine colour on the outer crease just to really deepen the eye. And then went back into the crease and outer third with a kind of more metallic dark purple. And then on the centre of the lid I went in with a kind of mid-toned really bright purple with a kind of metallic finish. I then went in and cleaned that up with a baby wipe, and then used MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC13 to carve out the half cut crease. You can do it whatever way is easiest for you. I am still learning, but I have found that this is probably the easiest and most effective way to get a half cut crease. I then just made sure and set it with just any kind of beige or kind of nude eyeshadow, and then I went over it. I sprayed a little bit of MAC Fix Plus over the pigment Old Gold, and that's what gave it this really intense colour payoff. It does have a slight green tinge to it, so it actually looks really nice. And I then went over with a matte kind of a mix of the matte and the metallic purple just to blend that together so there are no harsh lines, so it creates like a nice ombre effect on the eye. And then just to kind of jazz it up a bit, I went in with the Collection and Glam Crystals Dazzling Gel Liner in Funk, and I put this just on where the gold was, and I also put that in the inner corner as well, just to kind of accentuate the glam. I then went in with NYX Liquid Illuminator and the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Face Illuminator. Both I really like. And then went in with the matte and poreless concealer from Maybelline. This is really full coverage, and as you can probably see, it's the complete wrong shade. This is the lightest shade that they did. This is Ivory, and it's very, very, very yellow. My skin's usually cool to neutral, but all I did was just bring it down the neck, and actually it looked fine. This is quite a good trick to clean up the eyes if you've already applied your base. I went in with a loose translucent powder and placed that where the eye is, just at the edges to create a sharp wing, and then tidied up the cut crease a bit. You can use that wing that you've already put on with the translucent powder as a guide, and I basically used that for my wing. And you just do it in really small strokes. This Maybelline gel liner is probably one of the best that I've come across. Once it's on, it doesn't budge, it doesn't move, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't streak through the day. It's really, really opaque and black, and it doesn't dry out too quickly, which I do know the MAC one does, and I do know that apparently the Inglot one does as well, but this one doesn't dry out. So I basically just kept going with the wing until I really liked how it looked. And I then went back in with that metallic purple that I used, and I put that on the waterline, curled my lashes, and then put some mascara on, brushed away any of the translucent powder, and then went in onto the skin just to finish that off. And I went in with the Naked Skin concealer in Fair Neutral, and basically patted that in with a flat top kabuki brush, just to make sure that it was all seamless and blended as well. And you can see that kind of evens out the yellow tone in the foundation as well. I then went in with Hoola by Benefit. This is probably one of my favourite bronzers, but as you can probably tell, I applied way too much. So I basically put it everywhere that I needed to and blended it out with a huge big brush just to make sure that it was even, and just to soften that, just to basically soften and soften the colour, but also create a more clean crisp contour. I used again the translucent powder and just basically placed that where I wanted the contour to start, and then highlighted while that was setting in. So I went in with this lavender toned highlight. This is from the Sleek Solstice palette. This is probably one of the best highlighters that I have ever used, and I used the lavender shade just to kind of coincide with the purple in the eyes, and I basically put this all over my face because I don't think you can ever have enough highlighter, and then brushed away, and you can just see, you know, how good it makes your contour look after brushing away that translucent powder. The Sleek Solstice palette, I can't say that, is still available as far as I'm aware, so if you're near a Superdrug or a Boots or the Sleek website, go and get a hold of it. I then went in with this Makeup Revolution liquid lipstick and went over that and just tidied it up with a concealer just because it is a really dark colour. I then wanted to add a little bit more drama, so I went back into that Morphe palette and went in with the really metallic bold colours and applied that on top, and it just made this really bold, intense makeup look. You can obviously pair it with a nude lip if you wanted to make it more wearable. And that's the finished look. So thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Bye guys!